Ready?
Yes.
All right. We'll go ahead and start with questions. Who wants to get us started?
Hey, Dana, Dominic Yates with the Courier Journal. Obviously a sloppy game for you all, but, how are you all able to overcome that and pull out just this victory today?
Great coaching. We that too. We started to get stops. Casa bring a lot of intensity towards the end, rebounding, just the little things. I think we had a few defensive breakdowns, and that's when they scored on us. But other than that, I think we did a decent job towards the end to get some stops and rebounds.
Dana,
Dana. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay, Dana, Steve Bittenbender, Associated Press. They get it down to a 1-point game there with about a minute 40 left. What was your mindset going into that last possession, and were you intent on taking the shot, or was it just something that kind of opened up for you there?
I just knew I needed to make a play, whether that was score the ball or get somebody an open shot. And Coach called it a double screen, and then the first screen I came off, they didn't pick me up, so I just took the shot.
Hey, Dana, Cameron with the Courier Journal. I'm kind of curious. I'll follow up to that. Do you get surprised when people don't pick you up off screens by now?
I do get surprised. So sometimes I'm like, I kind of take a second to think about it. But, yeah, it is surprising when they don't pick me up.
When they didn't pick you up on that shot, was it like immediate, like, all right, I'm putting this up, or what did you see?
Oh, as soon as I seen an opening, I just took the shot. When I seen nobody was there, I knew that was my time because I had missed about 3 or 4 threes leading up to that. But I took my time and held my follow through, and I knew it was going to go in.
Yeah, Dana, on that shot, I couldn't help but notice your facial expression was kind of just like a stone cold, like, all right, on to the next play. Let's do it. Was that just, is that how you felt, or was it, I don't know, you got to take me through that reaction a little bit?
Yes, that's pretty much how I felt. Like, okay, let's get this game over with now because we playing games. So I knew I needed to make something happen.
Dana, this is Andrew Scharoff with WOKY. You've made so much stuff happen down the stretch of these games this year. Internally, I guess, where does that come from, and why do you feel? Obviously, you're the veteran, know how to handle these situations, but where do you get that fire internally?
Well, I just rely on my hard work and my days in the gym that don't get talked about pretty much, and summer nights and stuff like that. The grind that I put in, and I just rely on that, and I just know God is always with me. So I'm always confident in that moment because I know I have God and I know I've put the time in the process. So I'm just usually pretty confident when that time comes.
Jeff mentioned that your role somewhat will not change, but you're going to have to teach some of these younger kids, especially down the stretch, hey, these games are starting to get more and more important. You have the experience. How are you going to be able to get that through to these players who haven't necessarily played in a March Madness Final Four or these huge games down the stretch?
I'll just have to talk to them more, being more of a coach during practice and not always getting reps because I've been here. I know what Coach Walls wants and I know what to do. So in shoot around today, I kind of just let everybody else do things and I watched and I talked them through things. And I'm always just on the sideline, just helping everybody out and asking them if they need help with something, answering questions, and just being somebody that they can come to because it's not easy being a freshman, being a newbie, playing under Coach Walls, just playing for Louisville is expectations here. So I know I have to be a big sister to them and just look out for them and make sure that they know that we have a lot to lose. So we got to take each game serious and respect each opponent.
Dennis, Cameron with the Courier Journal again. Have you given any thought to Thursday being your last game at the Yum Center?
I have. I definitely have thought about it. I'm trying not to think about it because I don't want to get sad, but I have definitely thought about it, and I'm ready for it, but I'm not ready for it.
When you get last year, when you got to watch Kylie and Jazz and Bianca have theirs, and when you're standing there as a junior, knowing your time's coming up next year, what kind of goes through your head? Do you remember?
Well, last year I was just excited for them. It was a good moment for them. They all were. They were excited for obviously their new careers and stuff. But it was just something just to take in. I guess I don't really remember what was going through my head, but I was a little emotional too because I came in with them and I played with them for years. So it was something.
Dana, you mentioned it a little bit, and so did Jeff. What kind of tone does Mikasa set for y'all defensively with her effort and energy out there?
I mean, she pretty much do everything for us, whether that's guarding the 1 through 5, bringing the ball up the court, get setting screens. Like, she do everything that people don't talk about or don't show up on the stat sheet. Like, every team needs somebody like Mikasa because she brings that intensity every day. And it's not just in games, it's in practice. And something that people don't really know about her, she will do whatever is asked. If Coach Walls tell her to go and be the 5 player, that's what she's going to do. And she's going to do it to the best of her ability. I mean, she's just a hard worker. She just, I mean, the girl just do everything. It's really impressive how she gets stuff done. She's tough. She never backs down from a challenge. So it's really impressive to see and watch every day.
Anything else for Dana? Dana, you eclipsed 1,500 points today.
Oh, wow.
So,
Okay.
congrats.
Okay. Thank you.